we present to you portions from the book of Esther, from the Old Testament. It's a story of faith, courage, corruption, and justice. The setting is the citadel of Susa, a capital of the Persian Empire. We begin with a poor Jewish man named Mordecai and his cousin Esther. And Mordecai had raised her as his own child. He knew she was special and that God had brought them together for a reason. Mordecai prayed for guidance every day. In time, Esther grew into a beautiful young woman. On the opposite side of the citadel stood the king's castle. Susa was ruled by a temperamental man named Ahasuerus. Ahasuerus had recently become displeased with his wife Vashti and had banished her from Susa. Now he was alone and miserable. Once in the citadel of Susa, Ahasuerus was the king. He had it all except one thing. In the citadel of Susa, a new life the king desired. Sit still, what had been fired in the citadel of Susa. One day, as the king sat on his throne, he had a great idea.
Heralds, get in here at once. Silence! I have big news. I've decided to find a new wife. Go out to Susa and bring back all the eligible young women in the citadel. Announce that there will be a singing contest, a giant palooza, and the winner will be my new queen. Go on, go.
Sing so wild, all the girls of Susa.
and the winner will become the new queen.
That's silly. No one chooses a wife that way. You can't be serious, Cousin Mordecai.
Yes, dear, I am. You could be the queen.
What? Me? Queen? Come on, I'm not Queen material. I mean, just look at me. I'm only a poor Jewish girl.
I have a feeling about this. This could be very important for your future.
Sure, you feel strongly about it, but what about me?
You've always been the queen in my eyes.
I know you mean well, but I could never be queen. It just isn't possible.
Anything is possible with God, Esther. Somehow I always knew that God had more in store for you. Your journey's end may be unseen, but trust in God, Esther. For you may be a queen. Somehow I always knew that God had more in store for you. Your journey's end may be unseen, but trust in God, Esther. For you may be a queen.
You really feel strongly about this, don't you?
Never stronger my whole life. Why don't you just give it a try?
Okay, all right. I'll try. I know better than to argue with you.
That's no go. There's just one more thing to remember.
What's that?
This is just for your safety. Don't tell the king that you're in jail.
Why not?
Our people are at peace with King Ahasuerus right now, but in case anything should happen to change that, I don't want you caught in the middle.
Okay, I understand. I'll do as you ask, Cousin Mordecai. I do love you.
So Esther went with the heralds to the palace for the king's singing contest. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the king's singing contest. I'm your host for the evening, Hiram. Let's meet our judges. You all know King Ahasuerus. And this is the charge of us of the House of Power from that BBC reality Persian Idol. Let's get started right away. Contestant number 1, please come forward. Please have glasses
What will you be singing, Cousin? Nothing boring.
Get on with it. Okay, I can do this. She's not lip syncing. I kind of wish she was. Come on, let's go. All right, that's enough. Wow, Shasha, major disappointment. Disappointment? Hey God, there are no words in my vocabulary to describe how terrible that was. At least it was mercifully short. Let's keep moving. Test number 2, please come forward. Follow my black camel, love me, and he loved me too. stepped up. The contest was over, and Esther was the clear winner. King Ahasuerus and Esther were married immediately.
The king had made his choice. He fell in love with Esther and her voice. Through eternity's end, may be unseen. But trust in God, Esther, for you are now a queen.
Mordecai was overcome with joy. He was about to run home and share the news with the other Jewish in Susa when he overheard something. It was a conversation between Bigthan and Teresh, the guardians of the castle gate.
King Ahasuerus is so full of himself. He's driving me crazy. Yeah, who died made him king? The king? Yeah, who does he think he is? The king. What are we talking about again? That we don't like the king. Why don't we like him? Because he's so full of himself and driving me crazy. Yeah, who does he? Enough! We need to get rid of him. Here's
Mordecai heard the gatekeeper's plan to get rid of the king. He knew that he must do something, so he sent word to Esther. Who relayed the message to the king? Who arrested the two gatekeepers? And Mordecai was recorded as a hero in the official road record book.
official to be put to death. So Haman waited, thought not patiently. In a few days, the king finally called upon him, and Haman took his opportunity.
Something in your mind, Haman?
Indeed, there is, Your Majesty. You know, I've always been loyal to you, right?
Yes, of course, Haman.
Well, not everyone in the Citadel is as loyal as I am. There's a certain group of people in Susan who do not keep your laws. These people should not go unpunished, should they?
What? Well,
Of course not. These people should not be tolerated, should they?
well, if you are breaking my laws, then
Absolutely right, Your Highness. I can help you with something. Wouldn't you like me to help you? Isn't that why you promoted me in the first place?
well, of course,
If it pleases the king, let a decree be written to destroy the people in your kingdom who do not keep your laws.
I guess if that's what you think we need, then let's do it.
Of course, it'd be easier if you let me have your sacred reign.
Yes, it would be easier, but that would give you a lot of power, Haman.
I only have your best interest at heart, Your Highness.
Well, okay. As my second in command, you now have control of my signet ring. Write your decree, then seal it with the ring, and make it official.
So Haman wrote a decree declaring that one more time all the Jewish people in the citadel of Susa would be put to death. He made it official by settling it with the king's ring. Haman's plan had succeeded. No one would defy him again. Haman never told the king the decree condemned the Jewish people. The king was also unaware that Esther and her family were Jewish. Outside the castle walls, the news spread quickly. When Mordecai heard, he was heartbroken. As was the Jewish custom during times of mourning and distress, he put on his sackcloth and ashes and wandered through the city, wailing with a loud and bitter cry. All the Jewish people mourned for him.
Put on your sackcloth and ashes, the dark day arrives. What did we do to the king to pay with our lives? Oh, we fast and pray that hope survives. Put on your sackcloth secretly at the castle gate. When Esther heard about the decree, she was horrified.
Oh, Cousin Mordecai, what can we do?
There's nothing more I can do. It's you who can make a difference this time.
What can I do? Well, I don't have the power to undo the king's seal.
But you can talk to the king. He loves you.
Even so, I'll be put to death if I just barge in, uninvited, to speak with him.
If you don't, we'll all be with them. Esther, this is why you're queen. This is God's plan for you.
Oh, Cousin Mordecai, this is a terrible choice. I am frightened.
Just remember, Esther did not live.
It seems that this is my call. My people need me. I must go talk to the king. God, give me strength. I put my life in your hands. Direct me, give me the words to say. Despite the decree, my people need me. Give me the strength, Lord, I pray. All my fears, you understand. We all know what you have planned. But even so, my life is in your hands.
What is it, Queen Esther? What is your request? It shall be given to you, even if you wish half of my kingdom.
If I have won your favor, and if it pleases the king, let the king and Haman come tonight to a banquet that I will prepare for them.
Guards, fetch Haman quickly, so we may do as Esther desired.
Esther then summoned the royal caterers, and they set up a feast by Noah. The king and Haman came just as she could have. When it's in the citadel of Susa, we asked to do a banquet feast. Banquet feast. It's down to say the least. Say the least in the citadel of Susa. The king and were invited. Esther's plans were now ignited in the citadel of Susa.
So, what is it, Esther? What is your request? It shall be given to you, even if you wish half of my kingdom.
If I have won your favor, and if it pleases the king, let the king and Haman come again tomorrow night for another banquet that I will prepare for them. Then I will do as the king has said.
The king and Haman accepted her invitation at once. Haman was in a good mood. The exclusive invitation caused Haman's ego to grow even more. As he was returning home from the banquet, Haman noticed Mordecai watching from the castle gate. His good mood disappeared. That night, he ordered a stockade to be built in the middle of town so that Mordecai could be humiliated. That night, the king could not sleep. He made his way to the throne room and called in the keeper of the royal record.
Read to me from the royal record.
Yes, of course, Your Majesty. In the month of Adar, in the 11th year of King Ahasuerus, he took his honeymoon to come his Persian gold.
Keep going.
In the month of Adar, in the 11th year of King Ahasuerus, Mordecai the Jew saved the king from assassination by the gatekeeper, Bigman and Teresh.
Wait a second. I remember that. Mordecai saved my life. Whatever did we do to thank him? Are you certain?
It is not on the record. It did not happen.
Well, we must do something to honor Mordecai for saving my life.
I will know, sire. I don't make history. I just write it.
At the moment, Haman is headed toward the king's quarters, hoping to share his plan of humiliating Mordecai. When the king saw him, he summoned Haman immediately. This made both of them very happy. Yes, Your Majesty?
What should be done to honor a man the king wishes to honor?
Haman, of course, selfishly assumed the king wanted to honor him. His mind was full of ideas.
Give him a royal robe, give him a golden crown, show parade down the track of the town, and with the cheering crowd, let all the people sing, honor this man in the name of King. Give him a royal robe, give him a golden crown, from parade down the main track of the town, and with the cheering crowd, let all the people sing, honor this man in the name of the King.
Haman, that sounds great.
Well, thank you, Your Majesty. I am pleased. So, when are we going to...
Right now.
Oh, wow, I better get...
Absolutely right. Do everything you said for Mordecai the Jew who sits at the castle gate.
What?
Quickly, take the robes and the horse and leave out nothing you have mentioned.
So as the sun rose, Haman took the robes and the horse and led Mordecai through the open square of the city. It was the worst day of Haman's life.
Give him a royal robe, give him a golden crown, from parade down the main track of the town, and with the cheering crowd, let all the people sing, honor this man in the name of the King.
Despite the serious nature of the situation in Susa, Mordecai did find some enjoyment in being led around by Haman. At night, however, he knew the fate of the Jewish people lay in Esther's plan. He prayed for God to give his cousin strength. Esther was about to risk it all in an effort to save her people. Once in the citadel of Susa, the sun and the night of feasting there.
Please
How could this be? Who could do such a thing?
It is someone right here in this castle. Someone right here at this table. He is the enemy of my people, the wicked Haman. Well, I'm brave. I must.
Don't move. Guards, arrest this man. Arrest Haman.
You can't arrest me. I'm the second in command.
Consider yourself fired.
But I'm the second ring.
Guards, take that too.
When the king learned of the stockade Haman had built for Mordecai, he ordered his guards to put Haman in the stockade instead. He summoned Mordecai to the castle.
Mordecai, you have proven yourself to be a man of faith and principle. You stood up for what you believed, and you saved my life. You also raised Esther to become my beloved queen. I hereby give you the house of Haman and promote you to the